All right, grown-ups, it's just our time. I love the babies, but to help you, I gotta speak my mind. This segment's here to help you grow with book reviews, lessons, and things you'll be glad to know. If your little one's restless or looking to play, send them to my other playlist. The read-alouds there will brighten their day. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Teacher Lady Show. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Behind the Book. I'm Miss Erica, the Teacher Lady, your fairy godparent when it comes to sharing joyful stories and growing young minds. Now, every single week on this show, we talk about something new. And this week's topic is all about effective communication and self-advocacy. We want all children to be equipped with the ability to communicate and speak up for themselves as well as people around them. And communication is not just verbal. Sometimes you communicate by way of letters or other art forms, but overall, we want them to know that their opinion matters, okay? And of course, we're using picture books to be able to convey this message. Now, this week's featured book is Say Something by Peter Reynolds. On Monday, we had an interactive read aloud on this book, and today we are having our behind the book review where we go beyond the pages to get to the heart of the story. If you have not done so yet, be sure to check out the read aloud first and then come right back here for this review where I will be diving into the glows, what I think was done really well, the grows, what I think could have been done differently, who this book is for, and how to use it as a resource to make sure that your child is equipped with the ability to self-advocate, okay? You ready? Let's grow. Summary in my own words. Say Something is a consistent reminder that you and your voice and your opinions are relevant, okay? If I had to summarize it, I would say that page by page, you were told to say something in whatever way that you can. And so overall, it is a book of affirmations. It's a reminder to use your voice, to use the ways that you're able to communicate, to share your message with the world. The take home message is for you to get your voice out into the world because people want to hear what you have to say and you deserve to be heard. Target age group is super young on this one, 4 years old and up will get the general idea. Who this book is for. Young children, it's a staple book. It's one of those books that you can have and kind of build your library around it. It really does consistently remind everyone to use their ability to communicate, to self-advocate, and to spark the changes that they want in the world, okay? So it is a lot around social justice and kindness and showing up and doing things that other people may have skipped over. Like one of the pages, there's an empty lot and a boy decides to plant some flowers. And so it's just kind of this reminder to use your abilities and your talents for good and to advocate. My glows. There are a few that really stand out for me. One, I appreciate the images. I appreciate the diversity of the images, the different people who are shown, people in wheelchairs, people who are tall and skinny, people who are tall and chubby, people who are lighter and darker. It's just a variety of characters, which I think is very, very important. But the other thing that I like about the illustrations is the font. I love the font on the pages. It's written and shown almost like a comic book style with words coming out of different mouths, but the way in which it's shown is still artistic, so it's still part of the illustrations. And when you have children who are learning how to read, having clear, bold, and big font is extremely helpful for them to be able to recognize the letters. So I really appreciated that. Overall, it's a simple book with a powerful message, and I definitely encourage you to add it to your library. There's a link in the description box below. discussion points to have with your child, I would talk about how they communicate. What are the best ways for your child to communicate? I recently discovered I might get a little bit more information out of my child if I allow her to text me, okay? So we'll text back and forth, and then I'll go and have a conversation about some of the things that were seen in the text message. I'll just let her use my husband's phone, and we'll kind of text back and forth. But figuring out how your child best communicates so that you can get the most effective, communication from them. Figuring out how your child best communicates so that you can clearly understand them is going to be very helpful. And that's where I would take this discussion by way of this book, because in the book, people communicate and self-advocate through their art. Some people it's verbal, some people it's written. And so how does your child best communicate? Start to speak in their language, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to better understand each other. Thank you so much for learning with me, for growing with me, and for being part of this book-loving community. Special thank you to the author. Please check out their work in my link below. Until next time, you remember to enjoy the moment, or go be a joy in the moment. Bye.